When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Spurs. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And I think for Golden State, they're right where they want to be. They're already competing for the top spot. It's going to be a season-long battle, which is exactly what we all anticipate.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Collier in at the point. And for the Warriors, Thompson is in the front court alongside Green. Chris Paul is out there with Curry. And it's Baker in at the 5 down low. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Now, here's MP. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
Towns for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's MP. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
At the top of the key, Gobert. Pocket 6. And finished off by Gobert.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Green with a screen on Gobert. And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number 1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Now, here's MP. Paul passes to Baker. Curry dishes to MP. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Gobert finds Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. And Towns gets it to go.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
Here's Baker.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Towns. 5 points in the game. It's good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
MP with it. Picked up by Edwards. Curry passes to Baker. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Here's Baker, and MP throws it down.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
The dish now to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Towns at the elbow. Curry with the steal. MP dishes to Green. The three from MP. Sinks the three-pointer. Baker's got 14 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Edwards passes to Collins. Here he goes. The Warriors pull it in. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Towns wide open. Good on the triple. He's got 13.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
MP with it. Now defended by Gobert. Thompson with the bucket.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a three go unanswered. Big time shot.
Pass to Collins. Gobert in the corner. Towns for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
The 3 from MP. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
But has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter? He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Towns for 3. The rebound by Baker. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Curry. It's rebounded by Golden State. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Over in the corner, Edwards. The pass to McDaniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The Warriors making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. MP outside. Green with a screen for MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 3. Brown finds Jackson. That's a 2 from Towns. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Back to Jackson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Reggie Jackson has got the willingness to convert on the interior. Nice touch right there.
Stolen by Reed. There's a minute left to play in the first. Towns for 3. On the wing, MP. And the dunk by MP.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
Brown outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Edwards has come in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
MP inside. Guarded by Reed. And Thompson gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Towns, the pass to Reed. Shot and game clock separated by 5. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the AntMan.
Here's Baker, and the dunk by MP.
Get out of his way.
No way the D is going to slow him down. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well.
Baker is checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Warren. So on the floor for Minnesota, Reed is out there with Troy Brown. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Collier in at the 1.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
For 3, Edwards. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
The drive.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And Thompson gets it to go.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And Gobert kicks to Brown. To the paint, here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Warriors leading by 16. MP up top, defended by Gobert. It's stolen by Gobert. Collier, defended by Paul. Inside, and finished off by Gobert.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Collier, defended by Paul. Pass to Reed, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Friday, They'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Brown. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Warriors 16.
Changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. And Martin subbed in for Chris Paul. Troy Brown's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Brown will bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 15. Gobert, and that's good. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Curry dishes to MP. From outside the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Thompson comes with the double team. Brown the pass to Gobert. Collier guarded by Curry. Kicks to McDaniels. A 3-ball. Warriors with the rebound. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Green finds MP. Martin with a screen on Gobert. Fake, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
McDaniels passes to Calvin. Timberwolves passing it around. From 15 feet away, and the rejection by MP. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Number 7, Reggie Jackson.
Shot clock at 5. Towns a screen on Curry. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Kept alive, Minnesota. Pass to Calvin. Towns for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Towns has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. Oh, he made it, Doris! He made it!
Holy moly, he made that! Wow.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Steve, a good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if he can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, fellas, back in your playing days, what was your favorite city to eat in?
Whatever city Kitty was in, I'd go steal his lunch, then we beat his team on the court same night.
Wait, just for the record, that never happened.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like, and it's a grim situation for Golden State.
Well, it's their style of play, their pace, so they feel comfortable running through their offense until they get a good look.
And it's a joy to watch when everything's clicking. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Thompson is in the front court alongside Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Paul, and it's Baker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Passes it to Collins. Here's McDaniels. Bangs home the trifecta. McDaniels got his second basket of the night. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And finished off by Gobert.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Paul kicks to Baker. They kick it out to Green. Back to Baker. Green with a screen for MP. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Baker passes to Green. On the wing, MP. Thompson sets the pick for MP. Outside for Curry. And they double up MP. 4 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, how about the offensive performance by Rudy Gobert? This guy feels good right now.
Here's Baker going inside.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
On the pass to Collins. Lets it go from deep. You can't get that one to fall.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
They kick it out to Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Towns, the pass to Collins. Towns against Green. Pass to Gobert. Here's Collier. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
MP finds Paul. Floats it up for MP. Oh, offensive interference.
The score will not count.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. To the left wing. Outside Edwards. He kicks to Towns. Down low. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. And they double up MP. Paul outside, Curry outside, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry brings the double. Timberwolves trail by 20. Edwards with it. 8 points for him. Edwards a screen on Curry. To the middle. It's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively. 3-level scorer and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Different look here for the Warriors. Baker, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Green comes in for Warren. Stephen Curry's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Chris Paul subbed in for Trey Mann. Here's Towns. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Boy, it's going to take more than that to stop Karl Anthony Towns. This guy focused on the task at hand, and that's to put it in the basket.
Here's Baker. Oh!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Curry with it. Picked up by Edwards. From deep. The shot by Curry, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the... Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Warriors leading by 20. Baker in the corner. And they double up MP. Paul, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Gobert finds Edwards, and again it's Minnesota.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Baker passes to Green. Back to Baker. Kicks it out to Paul. Collier, defended by Paul. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless.
Minnesota shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Troy Brown. Edwards is out there with Jackson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's MyNBA in at the four-man position.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Timberwolves on offense. Edwards passes to Reid, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going. Oh, goodness. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Up top, Edwards lets it go, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Golden State.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Baker.
Oh. You got to be kidding.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Martin's gone 2 of 3 from the field. And that one is hammered home.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
The drive by MP. Thompson finds MP. And here is Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Edwards dishes to Brown. Thompson against Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pass to MyNBA. 3-pointer on the way. And the rebound goes to Martin. Warriors have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Baker kicks to Allen. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate. And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Baker, and MP throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Reid. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. MP left side.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And a tall player with that kind of speed is a rare commodity.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Edwards against Martin. Edwards drawing the double team. Reid. The Warriors pull it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Warren's checked in for Walker. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Karl Anthony Towns in for Miller. Here's Collier. Here's Gobert. Danny battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Gobert's got 12 points here in the second half. Baker in the corner. Lets it go with a three. Another bucket! Wow!
And he has been hot as a kettle in serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight as he just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Baker passes to Kuminga. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Kuminga's got 7 now in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
He dishes it to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Baker passes to Allen. Back to Baker. And they double up MP. From past the arc, there's Allen. That's good on the assist by MP. Allen's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Baker kicks to Martin. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Allen against Jackson. Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. And the basket is good.
Boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball.
When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, New Balance presents your Player of the Game.